In today's video, we're going to be putting Bronny and Bryce on the same team, as we'll see how many championships the two can win together, making them the greatest duo ever. As here we go with Bronny and Bryce starting off the video as a 90 overall. Now, I know the whole point of the video is to make them the greatest duo of all time, but I didn't want to go too crazy and make them like a 99 overall to start the video off with. So I thought, why not just start them off at a 90 overall, because we are going to be simulating a lot of seasons. So, I mean, they'll eventually reach 99 overall. For the starting lineup of the LA Lakers, we got Bronny at the 1, Bryce at the 2, LeBron, their father, LeBron James at the 3, Hachimura at the 4, and Jackson Hayes at the 5. Luka coming off the bench is just insane. I mean, I would bring one of them off the bench, but I mean, that would lose the whole point of the video. We're here for the James brothers, not for Luka Doncic. Now, things are going to get a bit interesting after this season, because not only will LeBron most likely retire, but Luka has 1 year left on his contract. Just in case you guys were curious, here are the 2025 NBA awards. SGA actually goes on to win MVP, and then wow, Bronny actually goes on to win Rookie of the Year. That is crazy. I mean, he did go on to put up some solid numbers with 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 9 assists, averaging also a steal and a block. Luka with a 6th Man of the Year. Oh my god, I forgot we had Luka coming off the bench for a second. And somehow Bryce didn't go on to win Rookie of the Year over Bronny. I mean, his stats were 10 times better than Bronny, if you ask me. As you guys can see, Bryce went on to put up 16 points with 5 rebounds and 5 assists, also averaging a steal and a block, just like his brother Bronny. But anyways, we do end up making it to the playoffs with a record of 56-26, finishing 3rd in the West, as their first ever playoff matchup will be up against the Sacramento Kings. Let's see what happens in this series. We take game 1. Game 2 is ours, also game 3. This might be a sweep, and yes, moving on to the second round, meeting up against the other LA team, the LA Clippers. And for some reason, they got Paul George on the squad still. I don't know how that happened. I mean, maybe they could have. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Anyways, man, I mean, and look at that. They take game 1. Imagine they actually win because they got PG. There's no way, right? Look at that. Oh my God, tied 2-2, 3-2. No, this is crazy. This game is cheating. Paul George is no longer in LA, man. Come on, what is going on right now? Please tell me we force a game 7, right? Okay, yes, let's go. This is absolutely insane. Let me see the stats real quick. Bronny with 11, 6, and 8. Bryce, where you at? 6, 4, and 5. Okay, I mean, I guess they're not getting a lot of touches because, I mean, come on, they got LeBron and Luke on the squad. But I'm telling you, later on in the video, it's gonna be crazy. They are running away with the lead. What is going on? This is insane. That was just crazy. I honestly wasn't expecting that. Who goes on to win the championship? We get a finals matchup between the Bulls and the Timberwolves. The Bulls make it to the finals? What in the 2K simulation? Yo, please, let's just get this year over with. I'm ready to move on to the next year. This was insane. And there you guys have it. As you guys can see, LeBron is officially retiring from the NBA. I thought we would get at least 1 championship with his sons, but I guess not. Now moving on to year 2, and as you guys can see, Bronny and Bryce are now a 93 overall. LeBron is no longer a part of the squad. So I mean, other than that, the squad is still looking just about the same. Luka is actually now running small forward, and he has 1 year left on his contract. And then Luka's possible final year in LA with Bronny and Bryce, he actually goes on to win MVP, averaging 32, 9, and 8. With Bronny also going on to win Most Improved Player of the Year award, averaging 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 10 assists. With Bryce and Bronny also going on to get All NBA 3rd team. Check out Bryce's numbers real quick. Okay, look, Bryce, I don't know, man. If you ask me, if Bryce was to actually get drafted into the league, if you ask me, I'm sorry, Bronny, but I feel like Bryce is going to be 10 times better. And this just goes to prove it right here. I mean, his numbers are way better than Bronny, but yet Bronny keeps going on to win these awards. I mean, if they're doing this now, just imagine when Luka isn't on the squad anymore. And I mean, the league is getting kind of scary because although we finished with a 60+ win season, we still finished 3rd in the West. As you guys can see, we got 61 wins and 21 L's. Going up against SGA and the OKC Thunder in the first round, this is going to be one hell of a first round matchup. That is insane. As OKC takes game 1, we take game 2, we take game 3. Oh boy. Tie the series 2-2. We're up 3-2. Gonna go ahead and simulate with the Simcast for game 6. Is OKC gonna force a game 7, or can we just finish them off in 6? And that is what is gonna happen, as you guys can see. Moving on to the second round, as you guys can see, we meet up against the Sacramento Kings, as they're looking new with Bam Adebayo now on the squad. They are the 7th seed. Shouldn't be. Bro, they take game 1 already. Oh my. And game 2? Nah, this is not real. This is not real. What am I witnessing right now? We have to simulate with the Simcast. There's no way we're going out like that. I mean, we keep getting destroyed by like teams that aren't even that good. That's like where I'm confused at. Please, like, can we make a crazy comeback? Because we shouldn't be down 3-0 to this team to begin with. Let's go, man. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. The series is now 3-2. I mean, if we make this crazy comeback, we have to go on and win a championship. There's no way we make this crazy comeback and don't win, right? Should I jump in? You know what? I'm gonna jump in just to play it safe. There's about 36 seconds left. Kings inbounds the ball. There's about 30 seconds left. They're down by 4. DeRozan with a midi misses, and they're gonna start fouling. Luka is most likely gonna hit both his free throws. And he misses the first one. Please make the second one. Thank God. They're now down by 5. Oh my God, Murray with a quick midi misses. And this game is over with. We are going to a game 7. This series has been absolutely insane. There's no way we come this far just to lose in game 7, right? That is what I'm talking about. Oh my God, putting our foot in their throat. Let me check out the box score real quick. Oh my God, Luka with 41, 5 and 9, Bronny with 23, 5 and 7, and then Bryce with 11 and 8. Moving on to the Western Conference Finals, we meet up against Wemby and the San Antonio Spurs. I mean, I seen this coming, man. I seen this coming. They are the 1st seed. We take game 1. We take game 2. Oh my God, and we just easily swept them, making it to the NBA Finals as Luka goes on to win Western Conference Finals MVP, meeting up against the Toronto Raptors. What is this team? Like, what am I looking at? This is gonna be too easy. There's no way we lose to them. We take game 1. They take game 2. We take game 3. We take game 4. 1 win away from Bryce and Bronny's first ever championship as a duo. What is gonna happen? Yeah, we're definitely finishing them off here. And there you guys have it, man. I mean, just like that, in year 2 of the simulation, they already have one championship on their resume, with obviously Luka Doncic going on to win Finals MVP. Look at Bryce with 36, 9 and 7, almost put up a triple-double, and Bronny with 8, 4 and 15 assists. That boy could pass the ball. Okay, so I swear I did not override this, but when I loaded back into the menu after the scene, it told me that Bryce actually went on to win Finals MVP over Luka. That is crazy. And just like that, not only do we lose Luka, but we also lose Austin Reeves. As you guys can see, they declined their player option. We're officially in year 3 of the simulation. Bronny is a 96 and Bryce is now a 95. And then just to let you guys know, I am not controlling none of the team adjustments. Everything is all controlled by the CPU. And I mean, I guess they picked up KD, Walker Kessler, and they also got back Austin Reeves. The squad is looking decent. Let's see if we can repeat. No awards for Bronny or Bryce. As you guys can see, Wemby goes on to win MVP. Bryce actually goes on to get all NBA second team, but nothing for Bronny. I do want to show you guys the stats real quick. Bronny was 16, 6 and 9. And then for Bryce, the better brother, I'm sorry Bronny once again, but 23 for Bryce, 8 rebounds and 7 assists. This year, the squad finishes second in the West with a record of 61 and 21. Oh my God, the Spurs are rocking. 70 wins is crazy. But moving on to the playoffs, we meet up against Zion and the New Orleans Pelicans in the first round. Let's see what happens. We take game 1, we take game 2, they take game 3, take game 4, and we beat them in 5 games, advancing to meet up against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Basically just about the same team that they have today, IRL. They are the 3rd seed. They take game 1. I haven't been checking the box score. Bronny with 26, 4 and 6. Bryce 17, 10 and 3. Going into game 2. Oh my God, they take game 2. We take game 3. Oh no, we're down 3-2. You know I have to simulate with the Simcast. We cannot go out like that. This is actually our first year as a duel with nobody else. I mean, we have KD, but he is way out of his prime. As you guys can see, we take game 5, going on to game 6. Can we force a game 7? Do we have it in us to force a game 7? The game 7 will be in LA, so that would be perfect, but unfortunately there won't be another game to play. Wemby and the Spurs are most likely going to go on to win. Wemby goes on to win East or Western Conference Finals MVP. And wow, Wemby didn't win the championship, but he goes on to win Finals MVP. Is that even possible? As we move on to the 4th year of the simulation, look at all of these legendary superstars ready to retire. We got KD retiring, DeAndre Jordan, Stephen Curry, Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Kawhi. It's time for Bryce and Bronny to shine. We're now in the 2028 NBA season. Bryce is a 95 and Bronny is a 96. This is what the squad is looking like. As I showed you guys earlier, KD retired. We now picked up Jaren Jackson, I guess. Like I said before, the CPU was controlling all the team adjustments. I have nothing to do with nothing. But I mean, let's see what happens in year 4. Now, I do want one of them to at least get like an MVP or some type of crazy award. So I gave them 39 and 40 minutes. And I mean, that was pretty easy. As you guys can see, Bryce goes on to win MVP, his first ever MVP award, averaging about 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists with a steal and a block. Also shooting 51% from the field goal and 43% from the 3-point line. That is pretty solid. And then shout out Coach JJ as he goes on to win Coach of the Year award, winning 65 games. Not only does Bryce go on to get All NBA first team, but so does his big brother Bronny, with Bronny averaging 17.6 rebounds and 11 assists. That boy be throwing some dimes. As here we are meeting up against the Houston Rockets in the first round of the playoffs. Now this squad is stacked. I mean, they got Jalen Green, who was a 93 overall, Amen Thompson 93 overall, and Alfred Sengun a 91, but they're only the 8th seed. I don't know how, but they take game 1 already just like that. Going on to game 2, we take game 2, we take game 3. They tie the series 2-2. We're up 3-2. You know we gotta hop in with the Simcast for game 6. Can we finish them off in game 6 to advance to the second round? Whoa, we are running away with the lead. Yeah, this one is over with. As you guys can see, the final score 139 to 109. And that is what I'm talking about. As you guys can see, the James Bros show out Bryce with 30 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And then Bronny with 27, 4, and 12. But anyways, moving on to the second round of the playoffs, we meet up against Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis, the team of the Dallas Mavericks. Interesting matchup right here. They're the 4th seed. Let's see what happens. We take game 1. Going on to game 2. We take game 2. Oh boy, this might be a sweep. Maybe not, but it is a gentleman's sweep, meeting up against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies in the Western Conference Finals. Okay, Ja. I mean, their team is solid, but nothing too crazy. And as I say that, they take game 1. Going into game 2. We take game 2. We take game 3. We take game 4. And just like that, we make it back to the NBA Finals. As you guys can see, Bryce goes on to win Western Conference Finals MVP. I know we still got a lot of time left, but I mean, it seems like Bryce is the better player overall, the better brother. But I mean, like I said, we do got a lot of time left. But anyways, man, as you guys can see, we meet up against the Cleveland Cavaliers in the NBA Finals. I'm not gonna lie, this team is stacked. It's crazy because there's a lot of people saying that this might end up being the finals matchup this year. I mean, I could definitely see this happening. LeBron versus his old team, his home team. As you guys can see, we take game 1 just like that. 3 more wins away from their second championship together. We lose in game 2. Oh boy, we lose game 3. We tie the series 2-2, 3-2, 1 win away. Can the James Bros get it done in Cleveland at home, like literally at home? And it's looking like that's what's gonna happen, as there's a minute left. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. We're up by 4. There's a minute left. Donovan Mitchell for 3, and he makes it. That was too easy. Austin Reeves bring the ball up the court. There's a minute remaining. We're up by 1. Jackson with the fade misses. Darius Garland with the ball. What are they gonna do? 50 seconds left. We're up by 1. Still have the lead. They're giving the ball to Mobley. By the post, Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson, you are defensive player of the year. What is? Come on. Yeah, come on. What is he doing? Bryce bringing the ball down the court all the way. What is he gonna do? Donovan Mitchell for 3. He misses. 23 seconds left. They're gonna start fouling. We're up by 1. First free throw. He misses. Can he make the second free throw to go up by 2? And he doesn't. Oh my God. Darius Garland, please miss, bro. Please miss. And he misses. Let's go. Bronny with the rebound. They're gonna foul again. And Bronny, we trust. He should be able to make both free throws right here. As you guys can see, he makes the first one. Second free throw. 14 seconds left. We're now up by 3. They have no timeouts left. Can they hit a 3 right here and tie the game? Or is Bronny and Bryce two-time NBA champions? Oh my God, what was that? And he missed. Let's go. Let's go. There you guys have it. So far, them boys have won a total of 2 NBA championships throughout their career. Bryce won Finals MVP last time. Let's see if Bronny can win it this time. Or who knows, maybe Bryce will win it again. And yes, as you guys can see, Bryce once again goes on to win Finals MVP over Bronny. Now, I do want to check out the box score real quick. As you guys can see, Bryce, your Finals MVP with 32-8-4, and then Bronny with 17-8-14. Here we are going into their 5th season together in the NBA. As you guys can see, Bronny is now a 99, Bryce is a 97. The squad is still looking just about the same. And like I said, we are only in year 5, and they already have a total of 2 championships together, with I believe Bryce having a MVP, Western Conference Finals MVP, and 2 Finals MVPs. That is insane. And I mean, wow, at this point, Bryce is unstoppable. As you guys can see, he goes on to win MVP once again, this time putting up 33, 8-8 with a steal and a block, shooting 46% from 3. Probably the best 3-point percent shooting in the league. As your coach of the year once again goes to JJ Redick, winning 60 games this year. And then once again, not only does Bryce go on to get All-NBA first team, but so does Bronny, as Bronny went on to average about 23 points, 6 rebounds with 12 assists. The way things are looking right now, it looks like we're gonna get another championship, making it 3 total, and then winning back-to-back. As you guys can see, we meet up against the Houston Rockets in the first round. They take game 1. Oh boy, they take game 2. Oh my God, what is going on right now? There is no way. There is no freaking way. It's gonna be one of those again. Watch us come back down 3-0. Literally, it happens every time. Okay, this time it might not happen. Yo, we are actually about to get swept. What is going on right now? What the heck actually just happened? Not only did we get eliminated in the first round, but we got swept. I mean, there's nothing else you can do at this point. Who goes on to win the championship? Houston actually goes on to make it to the finals, but Washington ends up coming on top. As you guys can see, Nate Rollins goes on to win MVP. I don't know who that is. So unfortunately, last season was an absolute disappointment. Both Bronny and Bryce are a 97 overall. We still got Jaren Jackson on the squad, and the rest are like literally created players. I have no idea who these players are. Bryce once again goes on to win MVP, but this time his numbers did drop quite a bit. He went from like averaging 33 points, now 25, and then 7 rebounds with 6 assists, shooting 44% from the 3-point line. Once again, JJ Redick going on to win Coach of the Year, this time winning 63 games. Bryce gets All-NBA first team, obviously, and then Bronny goes on to get All-NBA second team, averaging about 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 11 assists. And in the first round, we meet up against the Golden State Warriors. Obviously, Curry is no longer around. A lot of players already retired around this time, but the squad is looking solid, I guess. They are the 8th seed. We take game 1, we take game 2, we take game 3. This might be a sweep, and yes, it is. Moving on to the second round, meeting up against John the Memphis Grizzlies. Nothing too crazy. The 4th seed Memphis Grizzlies. We take game 1, we take game 2. Oh my God, are we gonna actually? Okay, I was gonna say a sweep back-to-back would be insane, but we do gentlemen sweep them, meeting up against the New Orleans Pelicans in the Western Conference Finals. I was about to say what is this team, but they got AJ Dybonsta. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but he is a prospect supposed to get drafted this year. So I guess we go into game 1. We take game 1. We take game 2. Bronny with 28, 7, and 11. Bryce with 25, 8, and 2. Going into game 3, we literally lost twice so far. As you guys can see, we make it back to the NBA Finals. This time, Bronny going on to win Western Conference Finals MVP over Bryce. Meeting up against the champs, the Washington Wizards. Let's see what happens. Their squad is actually stacked. We take game 1. Going into game 2, we take game 2. They take game 3, and they tie this series 2-2. We're up 3-2. One win away from their 3rd championship together. Can we finish them off in game 6? And no, we are going to a game 7, as you guys can see. Here goes nothing, man. Simulating with the Simcast in game 7. We are in LA, so if that helps us in any type of way, I mean, I'll take it. And there you guys have it. Just like that, we are champions once again. And this time Bronny goes on to win Finals MVP over Bryce. Bryce got 2, Bronny got 1. Here we are now going into year number 7 of Bryce and Bronny together in the league. As you guys can see, we got Giannis on the squad now, Jabari Smith. The squad is looking solid. Now, as I said earlier in the video, I do not control any of this. This is all controlled by the CPU. So, I mean, WCPU, man. I do want to check out their award history. As you guys can see, I don't know why it says he won in 2020. That never happened, but I mean 26, 28 in 2030. Bronny and Bryce are 3-time NBA champions. Bryce goes on to win 3 MVPs, regular season MVPs, 2 finals MVPs. Their resume is stacked already, and we're only in year 7. And for the 4th time in his career, Bryce goes on to get MVP once again, averaging 29 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. Also playing some good defense, averaging about 2 steals and 2 blocks. But not only did he get MVP, he also went on to win Clutch Player of the Year award, with Bronny going on to get All-NBA second team, averaging 21 points, 6 rebounds, and 10 assists. This year, the team finished first in the West with a record of 60-22. As we meet up against the San Antonio Spurs, Wemby's on this squad. How are they the 8th seed? I mean, they were a play-in team. How is that even happening? We take game 1 though. We take game 2. They take game 3. Oh boy, they tied the series 2-2. They take the lead up 3-2. There's no way we lose to this team, right? Not only that, we just had the lead. We literally just had the lead, but we're not going to go out that easy. As you guys can see, man, we are headed to a game 7 and only the first round of the playoffs. We got a long way to go, but can we take care of business right here? And yes, we do. Advancing to the 2nd round, meeting up against the Golden State Warriors. Nothing crazy. They're the 4th seed. We take game 1. We take game 2. We take game 3. This might be a sweep, maybe not, but we do get a gentleman's sweep. Moving on to the Western Conference Finals, playing the exact same team that we did last year. Like I said last year, this team is stacked. Can we finish them off once again, making it to the finals? They take game 1. We take game 2. They take game 3. It's going back and forth so far, and not anymore as they take game 4 as well, up 3-1. Can we come back and advance to the finals, or will this be over with right here? We are running away with the lead. We take game 5. We still got to win 2 more games to advance to the finals. Can we get it done? Oh my God, the Pelicans are running away with the lead. This one might be over with, ladies and gentlemen. I actually thought we were going to go ahead and get our 4th NBA championship, but I guess not. As you guys can see, the Pelicans go on to win, with AJ getting finals MVP. We're now moving on to year number 8. As you guys can see, Bronny is now 27, Bryce is 26. The squad is still looking the same as last year, with both Giannis and Jabari Smith on the squad still. Let's see what happens in year number 8. All right, man. I mean, at this point, just make this man MVP every year. He goes on to win MVP once again, averaging 29, 7, and 6. This man is on an insane run, with JJ Redick going on to win Coach of the Year with 59 wins. It seems as if every year Bryce goes on to get All-NBA first team, and then Bronny goes on to get All-NBA second team, with Bronny averaging 24, 6, and 10 this year. We make it to the playoffs, meeting up against the Golden State Warriors in the first round. This should be pretty easy. We take the first 2 games, take game 3 as we easily sweep them. Moving on to the 2nd round against the Utah Jazz. Who do they have on the squad? Nothing too crazy. Okay, they got Cameron Boozer. If you guys don't know who Cameron Boozer is, do your research. They are the 5th seed. We take game 1, we take game 2, we take game 3, and we're just gonna be sweeping past everybody I see, huh? As we meet up against the 7th seed Houston Rockets. I don't know how they made it this far, but I guess we take game 1, we take game 2. Oh boy, we did not come to mess around this year. As you guys can see, Bryce goes on to win the Western Conference Finals MVP, putting up some insane numbers throughout the playoffs with 31 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. As we meet up against the Indiana Pacers in the NBA Finals, this squad isn't looking too crazy. I mean, it could definitely be better. They are the 2nd seed in the East. We take game 1. Bryce with 33, 6 and 6. Bronny with 24, 7 and 11. Going into game 2, they take game 2. It's not looking too good. As you guys can see, we're down 3-1 in the finals. We're gonna start simulating with the Simcast because this is insane. Can we make the crazy comeback though? We've done it before. Pretty sure we can do it again. As you guys can see, it is a close game. 40 seconds left. We're down by 1. Why not jump in? Here goes nothing, man. We're down by 1. Less than 40 seconds left. They got the ball. Can we get a stop? All we got to do is get a stop and get a bucket. Bronny with the clamps, get the rebound, bring the ball down the court all the way, pass it to Giannis. He is right there. Let's go. 20 seconds left. All we got to do is get a stop right here. I swear, if they make a crazy buzzer beater or some type of crazy shot at the end, this would be insane. It would actually be annoying. 10 seconds left. We're up by 1. Like I said, all we need is a stop, and he is wide open. He misses though. He misses. Let's go. We got Giannis at the free throw line. Can he make the first free throw? And he does not. Come on, Giannis. I need you to at least hit 1. Second free throw. Can he hit it? And he does. They have no timeouts. They either hit this half-court shot to win, or we're going to another game and they miss. Let's go. We're going to game 4. Or game 5, I'm sorry. And actually, I wasn't right again. As you guys can see, that was actually game 5. The next game would be game 6. The series is 3-2. Can we force a game 7? The game 7 will be in LA, and it looks like we are going to a game 7. Hey man, we didn't come this far for no reason. There's no way they don't win their 4th championship together. It looks like it's a close game. They're kind of going back and forth. You know what? Let's jump in. There's a minute and 30 left. We're up by 4. Johnson with the ball in his hands, I guess. I have no idea who that is. Like I said before, there is a lot of creative players now because a lot of players retired, and he hits that midi. Bronny bring the ball up the court. A minute and 18 left. We're still up by 2. What is Bronny gonna do? Forcing it in the paint. Layup misses. There's about a minute left now. We're still up by 2. Can we get a stop right here? Minute left. Paint is wide open. What is gonna happen? He gets to stop, rebound all the way. Oh my God, Jabari, you are not like that. Why did he take that shot? 40 seconds left, still up by 2, and the paint is wide open and he misses. Yo, that was actually crazy. Bronny all the way though, all the way, and misses the dunk. Oh my God, what is going on right now? This is insane. Riley all the way, midi, and he hits the midi to tie the game. Bronny with the ball in his hands. There's 20 seconds left. What is he gonna do? This is gonna be insane if he hits like a crazy buzzer beater to win the game. Forget winning the game, winning the championship. 9 seconds left. All the way, Bronny with the layup. Let's go. Alrighty, man, here goes nothing. 6 seconds left. We're up by 2. All we need is a stop. No threes. He missed. Let's go, man. 4-time NBA champions. Let's go. As Bronny once again goes on to win Finals MVP. They now have 2 apiece. We're now headed to year number 9 of Bryce and Bronny being on the same squad. They have a total of 4 championships together. And as you guys can see, they have 2 years left on their contract. And I do want them to end off the video with more championships than LeBron does, which will be 5. We're 1 championship away. Let's see if we can get it done this year. And like I said earlier, I mean, at this point, just give this man MVP every single year. As you guys can see, he goes on to win MVP once again. With Bronny once again going on to get All-NBA second team, putting up 19.7 rebounds and 10 assists. The team finished off first in the West with an insane record of 68-14. There is no way they do not win the championship, right? There's no way. That record is insane as we meet up against the Wemby and the Spurs in the first round. What is gonna happen? We take game 1, we take game 2, we take game 3, and we sweep them just like that, meeting up against Anthony Edwards in the Minnesota Timberwolves. Wow, they now got Tyrese Halliburton and Brandon Ingram. So the squad is definitely looking different. They're the 5th seed. We take game 1, we take game 2. Oh my God, are we just gonna sweep past everybody? I mean, with the record we have, I wouldn't doubt it. Moving on to the Western Conference Finals, beating up against SGA and the OKC Thunder. I mean, our squad is stacked. It's not like our squad isn't stacked. OKC is the 6th seed and they made it this far. We take game 1, we take game 2. Oh boy, I was gonna say we sweep our way to the finals once again, but I guess not. As you guys can see, Bryce goes on to win Western Conference Finals MVP. Meeting up against the Chicago Bulls in the NBA Finals, Luka is on the Bulls. Well, but I think Luka's actually going to be a Laker for life. As you guys can see, we take game 1, Bulls take game 2, we take game 3, we take game 4, and can they surpass their dad right here with 5 rings? As you guys do know, LeBron has 4, and yes, man, we are running away with the lead. 5 championships, man. 5 championships. So Bronny and Bryce each have 2 finals MVPs. Let's see who can break it right here. Who is going to go on to get their 3rd finals MVP? Is it going to be Bronny or is it going to be Bryce? And it is Bryce. Bryce goes on to win 3 finals MVPs as Bronny won 2. I mean, it's only right you give it to Bryce, because look, not only is he playing offense, he's also putting in work on defense. So he's playing both sides of the floor. He definitely deserves it. But yeah, man, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. As you guys can see, they went on to win 5 championships. I don't know why it says 6. They didn't go on to win 6. They actually won 5. Bryce went crazy, winning MVP 6 times. Won finals MVP 3 times, with Bronny actually winning finals MVP twice. But yeah, man, like I said, that is going to wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed. Other than that, I will see y'all boys in the next one, man. I'm out. Peace.